Brother King.
Peace, Queen. Once again, it's great to see you.
Yes, you as well. Gorgeous scenic background. Oh, I can just
I
feel the
appreciate that.
warmth.
Look, sis, we got short sleeves on today. We know last week we was coat zipped up. And, you know what I mean?
The difference is you're outside with short sleeves. I'm inside with short sleeves and heat. You have that natural heat going on there. That's
Absolutely, yeah. It's a
incredible.
beautiful day. So, yeah, thank you.
You're more than welcome. Happy Transformational Tuesday to you.
Happy Transformational Tuesday to you as well.
Yeah, I just
Came
gotta
around
say,
again. I'm excited for it.
oh my gosh, I am. I just have to say that your skin is like basking in the sun. It's just incredible. I can't negate that. I'm not gonna just
I
look over that.
appreciate
So I just wanted to acknowledge, gosh, you've been sun kissed.
it. I appreciate it. I
No
truly
filter.
appreciate
Yes,
it. You
awesome.
know you the same. You know you the same way. So thanks to mommy. She gave us some great genetic codes. So we
There you
grateful.
go. There you go. Awesome. I love it. All right. So, listen, I am so excited for today. We have another question from a navigator, and
Perfect.
this one is exceptionally awesome because it focuses on things we deal with every single day. So thank you. Let me just say thank you for the navigators who are submitting questions. We got a lot of great feedback on the salad in the jar. It will take you far. But this week we have the question of what what foods can address which body parts. So what foods address aches and pains or help benefit different body parts.
Okay.
Does spinach help your, I don't know, your upper arm strength or your
Right.
abdomen strength?
Right.
Does kale help your intestines, clean you out better? So that's
Right.
the question. Which foods help what body parts?
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you for asking me that question.
Yeah.
Great question. So we could dive right into that. So I think the first thing that we can go into is we could start from the brain, right?
Okay.
So we'll go to the brain and then we'll just go all the way down the body. So the brain likes vitamins and nutrients. So B12s, all your B vitamins, cholines, folic acid. But the foods
Mm,
that you get that from, a good brain food, are blueberries.
okay.
All types of berries. They actually call them brain berries.
Brain berries.
Brain berries. So your
Your BBs.
strawberries, your
Okay.
BB. Look,
I
your
need to stop
BB.
myself.
That's what it's all about. Laughter, joy. We gotta make
Okay, okay, your BBs. I'm with
your
you.
B. You know what I mean. Get you a healthy serving of your BBs.
Yes.
Your blueberries, your strawberries, your raspberries, your
Okay.
cranberries. See, all these
Blackberries.
have your blackberries.
Yeah.
Exactly. All these have high levels of magnesium, calcium, and also potassium. So magnesium is uh, a great mineral for focus.
Okay.
Yeah, focus, and it's a great mineral for your bones and your joints too. So you always want to eat your berries. Another great brain food too that actually looks like a brain is a walnut.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Walnut. Wow.
So all the navigators out there, if you actually go pick up a bag of walnuts and you look at
Yeah.
them, they actually look like your brain cut in half.
I love that. They may be dry as all heck, but
Yeah,
they're
it's definitely
stimulating
dry.
your brain. So just drink some
Yeah,
water behind it.
there you go, because it has omega 3s in it. And our
Ah,
brain fiends for those omega 3s. Those essential fatty acids and those omega
yeah.
3. They also help focus, memory. They actually help you to retain information as well. So walnuts are really good. Pumpkin seeds are really good for the brain.
Mm,
Your different type of nut butters, your almond butters are really good for
okay.
the brain.
What do
Um,
you think about sunflower seed butter?
Sunflower seed butter is really good for
Okay.
the brain. They have the essential amino acids too. So we'll get
Okay.
into that. Um, Yeah, so we got the essential butters, and then you got your avocados too.
Mm.
Now, avocado is a healthy fat. Now, anything that's a healthy essential fat is going to be good for the brain. So,
Okay,
avocado is great for the brain.
that's
Um,
awesome.
yes,
You
got
know,
your
and so
avocados.
many things going through my head when you're saying this. With the avocados, you can make some guac. You can put it
Exactly,
on your turkey burger. You can put it on
exactly,
your salad. You can eat it as a snack, by
exactly.
itself. Mince some garlic and tomatoes and just have a quick drill down version of guac. Or, yeah, so much you can do.
Indeed.
Granddaddy also used to he ate a lot of walnuts, so it makes sense why he was able to retain so much information now that you say it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then just to go back for one moment before you skip to another body part,
Mm-hmm.
the magnesium that you mentioned with the BBs.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel about straight up drinking magnesium, mixing it with water? What are your
Mm.
thoughts there?
Um, so magnesium sulfate, drinking it straight up. I mean, that's a great derivative on top
Hmm.
of eating foods as well. So
Okay.
you always want to get your major minerals and your vitamins from actual food. Now,
Okay.
drinking liquids get straight to your bloodstream. So different
Hmm.
things you can drink like black seed oils, flaxseed oil.
Okay.
Flaxseed oil is another great thing for the brain. Flaxseed oil has a lot of omega-3s in it. They get straight to the bloodstream. Anything that's liquid get straight to your bloodstream. Just like oil in your car, get straight to your engine.
Hmm.
Everything liquid in the body gets straight to the bloodstream. So that's really great. But your strawberries, your blueberries, you actually, even if you do smoothies, sis, you want to do
Yeah.
avocado, blueberry, bananas in your smoothie and get it that way. Hemp seed oil, which is
Yeah.
really good for the brain too.
You can put the
You
avocados in your smoothie as well.
can,
It's really
exactly,
good. I've had it. And I
exactly.
also learned about drinking magnesium that it helps with your muscular system. So it
Hmm.
helps stretch it out and release some of the tension. So if you're
Indeed,
feeling like achy, magnesium is a great way to relieve some of those aches and pains.
absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. All
So
right.
now that you mentioned the muscular system, we'll jump right into your bones and your joints and your muscles.
There we go.
Um, So magnesium. So we had this whole appendage when we grew up that milk gives us strong bones, right?
Right.
Um, what milk has a high level of calcium and a very low level of magnesium in it.
Okay.
So when we drink a lot of cow's milk, what it actually does is it decalcifies our bones because of the level of casein in it.
Mm.
So calcium is a really good mineral, but calcium needs to be aided by magnesium in order to does what it needs to do on the body.
So it's
So
actually having a reverse effect on us.
exactly, if we even look at the
Hmm.
statistics, the United States has the highest percentage of osteoporosis in the world.
Yeah.
We have the most resources. This is because we drink the most milk.
Mm.
So every time we drink high levels of milk, the calcium goes into the body and it needs to carry out its production. So it actually
Okay.
pulls magnesium from your bones.
Oh, wow.
And this is why your bones become brittle. This is why people break bones easily. And this is why all these things come with muscular dysfunction. So that's a,
Wait,
that's the thing to look at, family.
wait. So we're drinking the milk and we think we're drinking the milk to benefit us, right? To strengthen
Indeed.
our bones and everything because it has all this calcium in it. But what
Right.
you're actually saying is that because of the minute amount of magnesium in the milk, that is actually trying to pull from our bones what it's
Exactly.
deficient in from what we're drinking.
Right. Right. Exactly. It's,
You see,
it's,
you don't
it's
know until
amazing how the
you
body
know.
works, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I haven't drank whole milk in so many years. I'm a
Right.
big proponent of almond milk.
There
I
you
was
go.
totally disgusted, honestly speaking, when it first, arrived on the market. But now
Right.
I swear by it. Yeah. I was like,
Got
what is
to.
this? It was because I was conditioned, is what it
Right.
was. I
Most
was
definitely.
conditioned to drink a certain thing or to do a certain thing, just like we all are. We're conditioned to do something until we learn otherwise.
Most definitely. Most
Yeah,
definitely. Your almond milks, your cashew milk, your hemp
yeah,
milk, soy milk, there's different derivatives that you can get sources of essential amino acids or your proteins or your vitamin D's. You can get them from other things outside of whole milk.
I love it. Okay.
You know,
That's great.
so absolutely. So then we'll go into the joints, like you was talking about, those aches and those pains.
Yeah.
That's where the aches and the pains is coming from lower levels of magnesium being pulled from the things that we eat. Even eating high levels of cheese, you know, because this dairy, that's what dairy does. Dairy has high levels of that vitamin D and calcium, but
Mm-hmm.
it's magnesium. So cheese does the same thing. Yogurt does the same thing.
Really?
Yes, a lot of these dairy products are actually decalcifying our bones.
Wow. That's
Hmm.
incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So as a substitute for the milk, we can
Hmm.
do the now I'm going to ask you this. So let's just say that you have children, right?
Right. Right.
And you want to give them an alternative to milk. So you
Right.
don't necessarily give them the cow's milk, you do the almond milk, but then you
Right.
substitute with a yogurt, let's say, so that they
Right.
get some of the calcium that they need for
Right.
development and growth. What
Right.
other items would you use as a substitution for a child?
Right. Now, the first thing I would recommend, what you did, which was great for Bria, is breast milk.
Mm,
You know, natural feeding breast milk. Breast milk
yeah.
is the first child's defense for its immune system, for its bone strength, for its brain health, for its digestive system, because it has colostrum. And within the colostrum is protein and fiber.
Breast milk is the best milk. Hey,
It is, though. It is, though. It
I
has
saw it
so
at the
much
doctor's
power in
office though.
it. It's so much power and nutrients in it. But when we talk
Yeah.
about when we find a substitute, so breast milk would be first line of defense. But when we talk about calcium, kale has high levels of calcium in it.
Okay.
Spinach has high levels of calcium in it. Any of your leafy green vegetables
Mm.
have high levels of calcium in it.
That's awesome. So for all you parents out there, because I know what you're thinking, oh, well, my children won't eat this. You can disguise it. Make
Got to.
kale chips. Kale chips are incredible, 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 incredible.
Right.
Actually, brother-in-law turned me on to that. So kale chips, the kids love it. They like salad and they eat green veggies anyway. But
Mm-hmm.
kale chips is a nice alternative for both you and the children, and it's something that you can take with you on the go. Very easy to prepare. What does it take?
Right.
Maybe 5-10 minutes at most for the prep
Right.
and the cooking. And then you have a healthy snack that's going to give you bone strength and also the magnesium needed for the brain. So bone and brain strength. Back to your
Absolutely.
BB.
Absolutely. To the BBs. That's it,
Yeah,
right?
BBs.
The bone and the brain strength, the
That's
BB.
it.
Look at you,
That's
tied it all in.
it.
But it's yeah, so that is really great. You know, those leafy green vegetables, because not only do you get your kale and your magnesium, but it's also roughage for your gut.
Yeah, you need it
So
for your
that's a
gut.
gateway into gut health. You know, we'll
Okay.
get into that in a few minutes, but that's the gateway. So not only do you get your calcium and magnesium and your essential amino acids, you get your
Yeah.
roughage. So
Okay.
that's for the bone strength and for joint health for our elders and our viewers that deal with that. It's a thing called glucosamine
Mm.
that's within kale, spinach, chard, arugula, and they actually have vitamins called glucosamine. But
Okay.
leafy green vegetables have high levels of that to build bone strength,
Okay.
build joint health, and then you have your spices too. Turmeric is really good for joint
Mm.
health.
I like turmeric.
There you go. There you go. And
Yeah.
Na's a big tea drinker too, so her turmeric tea, her
Oh,
ginger tea.
turmeric and black pepper tea. Oh my gosh. Woo. That you haven't had tea until you've had that combination.
And listen, probably without even knowing, turmeric and black pepper, the curcumin in the black pepper is the only way that the turmeric is going to be sufficient in the body.
Is that right?
So without even hearing that, you
Oh
already
my gosh.
tapped into what is the proper process.
Look at that.
Yeah,
It was all those berries, those BBs I was putting in. My brain intuitively knew to
indeed.
the
Body is
smoothies.
masking together.
Wow, I never realized that.
Yep, yep. So anytime
Wow.
you hear the ginger, your cinnamon, or they talk about taking turmeric, if you
Yeah.
don't have a high level of curcumin, which is black pepper or cayenne pepper,
Okay.
mixed in with that, it won't develop well in the body.
Wow. That's incredible.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
incredible. I love
And
it.
then, and then we can talk about everybody's favorite subject, which is protein.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's favorite subject is protein, plant-based, non-plant-based. Everybody's wondering about this big topic of protein. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the first question that we have to ask ourselves, and we could probably talk about this more next week too, is where do animals get their protein from?
Right. Where do they? What are they feeding these animals now? Right.
You know, but that's a whole nother subject. They feed them a lot of stuff, but to keep it at a minuscule level, we'll talk about from
And what's
the
going
animals.
on when they say they're truly grass fed? Are they truly grass fed? And how's the grass
Oh man,
treated? And
oh,
yeah,
see,
I know.
oh,
All right. So that's a part two, possibly a
save
part
save
three.
that,
I got
sis. Yeah.
you. I'm with you. I'm with
you
you.
gotta save that. But essentially, the animals get their protein from the grass, because grass once again has high levels of magnesium, calcium, and they have essential amino acids, your tyrosines, your cytosines.
Yeah.
There's different ones. We won't go too much in depth into them, but
Yeah.
when you want to get protein too, your kale, your arugula, your broccolis, your bok
Hmm.
choy.
Hmm.
Watercress is really good source of protein.
What about
What we
string
have,
beans?
beans. Exactly. See, look,
Hmm.
we right here. Your
Limas.
beans,
Okay. Okay.
lima beans,
Okay.
navy beans, black beans,
Okay.
chickpeas. So they're really alternative routes to getting protein, and that's a way that you can save money too, because buying beans in bulk could save you some money than go ahead and buying chicken every 2 to 3 days. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I just have to tell you this, and I'm going to tie it in.
Hmm.
I had a conversation with someone, and they went to the farmer's market. And
Hmm.
so they brought in two large bags, and they spent $10 on the
Hmm.
market. And what they
Yeah.
got was yams. They got yams, collards, carrots, and some kale. And
Okay.
so they were asking me, they were just like, Nyosha, look at this bag. How much do you think that I spent? Like, I don't know, maybe $10. And they were like, that's exactly what it costs. And I'm like, wow. But look at it from this perspective, $10 for all of those items. How many different meals can you get out of those items? You have your squash, you bake your squash. Mommy baked squash and carrots over the weekend. It was
Mm.
so amazing. Amazing. When I tell you
Indeed.
amazing, that is a powerful combination. But then you can take that same squash and cook it differently. You
Absolutely.
just you find different creative ways. Then you can blend everything together and you can make a veggie burger. So
There you
that's a
go.
whole nother meal. You could turn it into some type of breakfast meat, or if you want to, a
Exactly.
patty rather, not a meat. But you have different options. So that's
Exactly.
the idea, is when you get these things in bulk, that you prep and you basically store some for now and later. You have
Right.
some for now and then some for later. Yeah.
Right. It's a beautiful thing what the pharmacy outside can do,
Yeah.
opposed to actual going to the pharmacy in a convenience store.
Exactly.
We could use fruit and vegetables as medicine.
Right.
It's something I like to call. We'll call it skills versus pills.
Skills versus pills. All right. All
You
right. I'm
know,
with you.
so we have our skills. So with everything you were talking about, making spaghetti squashes,
Yeah.
uh, veggie burgers. These are different skills that you can take to lower your cholesterol, to lower your blood pressure, to help with joint pain. Different type of teas,
Yeah.
herbs, stir fries. So we have these different skills. Add that in with light exercise, stretching.
Right.
We have these different skills that we can take rather than, okay, while my back hurts and my joints hurt and I have a headache, let me go take this pill, this pill, this pill that we can barely
Right.
pronounce.
Right. I love it. So two things came to mind as you were saying it, and they quickly jumped out of my head. But one is what I wanted to say. Gosh, I lost it. Oh my gosh. All right, it'll come back. It'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, we'll do a part two too, because there's so many different avenues that we could
Hmm.
break this down.
I know what it
I feel
was.
like,
I know what it was. Before you go, just very quickly, skin and nails, hair,
okay.
skin, and nails. Besides, the B12 or the vitamin E or
Yeah.
water for the skin, right, to keep the
Yeah.
tightness and elasticity. What
Yeah.
food items do you recommend for those specific parts of our body?
I got you. Now I know I'm gonna sound redundant.
Yeah,
But the veggies,
veggies.
the
Okay, okay.
kales, the
Yeah.
spinaches, the arugula. Now we have to think about these things are superfoods. Like
Okay.
kale is a superfood, and avocado is a superfood. So not
Yeah.
only is it good for your brain or is it good for your bones, but it's good for the skin as well.
Yes.
And the reason why I stress green leafy vegetables and roughage is because it's good for your gut. Now,
Okay.
how does this tie in? The gut is one of the largest systems in the body. So the gut regulates everything. Your liver is the project manager of everything. So it sends it here, it sends this, it sends the carrots to your eyes, the beta carotene to your eyes, it sends this to your lips to keep your lips
Yeah.
full, it sends bones, the vitamin D to your teeth. So if
Yeah.
we keep our gut healthy, it will keep our skin healthy. But the thing about our skin is that our skin is the biggest organ in our body, which is called our gumatory system.
A gluminatory system.
Yep. So the
Oh,
skin
wow.
is the largest organ on your and in your body is the ingumatory. But the only
So
way to transfer it inside is to actually put things inside, which go into your gut first. That's where everything starts.
yeah,
So you put those things in your gut. So once again, your kale, your spinaches, your
yeah,
coconut oils, your avocado oils are really good for your skin. Black seed oil is really good for your skin. Hemp
wow.
seed oil is really good for your skin. Flax seed oil is really good for your skin. These liquids, water, alkaline water, or spring water is really good for your skin
Oh my
because your
gosh.
skin and your pores need to be open. So this way we can flush any toxins in the
Yeah,
body. Turmeric is really good for the skin. Ginger, cayenne pepper, because this is flushing all
yeah.
of those toxins, which is in our liver and it's coming out through our pores, and that's what gives us the radiant glow.
So, I love that, but I had a thought while you were saying it, and it's the reverse. When we see people and we see not so air quotes perfect skin, or there's
Right,
something going on, a lot of acne or blemishes or any type
right.
of imperfections on the skin, that's basically from what you're saying, a sign that something's going on inside. Am I right?
Inside, gut.
Okay, so that
So you go
we got to
straight to the
bring that
gut.
back because that's a whole
Indeed.
nother topic. We got to bring that back. One point that I do want to make before we leave, you
Yeah,
mentioned stretching and exercise along with your healthy eating. And I learned this week that stretching every day can add an average of about 7 years to your lifespan.
there you
Stretching
go.
every day. Every day. When you get out of the bed in the morning, just
Stretch it,
lift it up.
stretch it.
Lift it
I'm
up.
telling you,
I
I'm
love
telling
it.
you,
Oh my
stretching like
gosh.
yoga. Yoga is no joke because a lot of us, and I know we run out of time. A
Yeah.
lot of us in our muscles, and we'll touch on muscles too next time. Our muscles, we're holding on to so much tension in our
Yeah.
muscles. It's
Yeah.
so much built up. Stress on your job, stress from a
Stress from
family,
your
stress from your
finances,
spouse.
stress from your credit, like everything. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Indeed.
Well, we got to have a part two, three. It's
Okay.
going to go in 4 and 5, but this was incredible.
Yes.
So, as
Yes.
you say, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Let's
Let's
eat.
eat.
I
Let's
love
eat.
it. Brother
Let's eat,
King,
family.
thank you for your wisdom. Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
time. Thank you for your blessing, the
Thank
beautiful
you.
scenic background. Thank you for all of
Always.
that.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
so we'll
Queen.
we'll see you next week. We'll come back and do a follow-up on this.
Transformational Tuesday. Once again, thank you for having me. Sis, I love you, and I pray that the rest of your day is what? Magnanimous.
Magnanimous, yes. And I pray for your ostentatious wealth.
Oh, well, I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with it. Let me tell you.
Thank you. I love you too. You have a great one. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Queen. Love you back.
All right,
Peace.
peace.